For the sake of transparency, or not transparency, I guess, for the sake of looking at the rest of this team, I get the idea if we ran into a hot goaltender. However, certain things are going to have to happen this offseason. Certain things are going to have to happen. I was going to save this next aspect of setting up the team until tomorrow, but we have to do certain things. Laval's moving on to play Toronto. Every time we pay attention to Laval, as William Trudeau fractures his jaw, they always seem to fail. But we have seen Calder Cup success before. And they eliminate the Marlies in 5. They'll play the Bridgeport Islanders in the conference final. San Diego and Iowa on the other side. 2-2 split here. William Trudeau is healthy. They're going 7. And the Laval Rocket move on to the Calder Cup finals, where they'll take on the San Diego Gulls. It's a 1-1 split. Now 2-1. 2-2. 3-2, and the San Diego Gulls are going to win the Calder Cup in 6 games. It's a Devils Wild Stanley Cup final. That's also going to 7. And the New Jersey Devils have won the Stanley Cup. So the Devils make it out of the East and get the job done. And unfortunately, the Laval Rocket end up winning 3 series, only to fall short in that Calder Cup final. God damn it. I mean, again, Laval's won before. They could have gotten it done. Dropping everything. It's great. I'm not saying we're hitting our breaking point with this team, but man, we might be close. We might be close. New Jersey, led by Anthony Duclair, Kevin Fiala and Alex Holtz, Ron Del Rio, Jack Hughes, Dawson Mercer, especially Dougie Hamilton, Severson, Luke Hughes and Ty Smith, Mackenzie Blackwood. So the Devils take it back to the Eastern Conference, 1 season after Chicago wins it. Rangers won the President's Trophy, didn't mean a damn thing. Panarin wins the Art Ross. Kana, hello. Cale Makar won the Hart, as well as the Norris. Panarin the Bing, the Calder to Ludwig Persson. Hamilton wins the Conn Smythe. Comesso won the Vezina. Treacher the Jennings. Matthews won the Selke. Cale Makar won the Ted Lindsay. We have it set up to specifically not allow Matthews to win the Selke, but here we go. And then the Rocket Richard to Connor McDavid. In the AHL, any notable names? Jacob Trouba was Defenseman of the Year. Bednar was the Goaltender of the Year. Vorobyev was the MVP of the playoffs. So good for Bednar winning Goalie of the Year. San Jose wins the lottery. They'll have the first pick. As we go to retired players, this is the first step. Evgeny Malkin, Patrick Kane, Patrice Bergeron, Claude Giroux, Getzlaf, Pacioretty, Pavelski, all over 1,000 career points. They all retire. As do some other notable players. John Carlson is gone. Erik Karlsson. Tyson Barrie, PK Subban. And in goal, well, it was Operation Get Carey Price a Cup. He stayed around until age 39. Carey Price is gone. Joe Pavelski becomes a coach. Anaheim wants to trade the 4th overall pick. I mean, we do have goalies set up to take over. Dallas is willing to give up their 1st overall or 1st round pick and a 2nd. Detroit's willing to give up a 1st rounder and a 3rd. I'd rather have that 1st and 2nd. 1st round pick from the Rangers. So a 1st and 2nd from Dallas. See how good of a deal would be out there. Let's talk to Anaheim. They're giving up the 4th overall pick. I am done with Logan Mailloux because of the penalties. I am done with Caden Gooley. Looking at other trade values that we have available here, to be honest, Louis Fournier is probably not going to make it anytime soon, but this trade might be enough on its own. It's going to be pretty close. We could take on Troy Terry's expiring deal. Sonny Milano's. Let's go for Isaac Lundstrom's expiring deal. They still have too many skaters. Carnett Titan, it has been a while. How have you been? Mailloux and Gooley for the 4th overall pick. Gonna give up a little bit more. We'll give Anaheim their 3rd rounder back. Done deal. We're done with Mailloux. We're done with Gooley. We'll get the 4th overall pick in the process for what has been an interesting draft so far. I don't know if we're done yet either. I don't know if we're done yet. Manny was solid. Let's see if stole my haircut. Well, you know. Luna was pretty good. Forsmark had a great regular season. So did Edwards. Edwards was awful in the playoffs. I don't know if we're going to bring Gallagher back. He's also apparently gone up to a 2nd-line player. Brady Tkachuk. Great regular season. Okay playoffs by his standard. Mr. Delandria. Not bad either. Suzuki. Not so hot. You know, we might be hitting the end of this run with Montreal. And I say that because we are now at the point where I'm facing not necessarily having to tear the team down, but kind of. And that's a problem. And it's almost like if we were to face having to tear this team down, at that stage, why not just throw your hands up and say, okay, fuck it, it's over. You know? cannot believe this team failed again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Rasmus Dahlin ended up in Nashville of all places. Caulfield's back down to a second line center. So, looking at this team, like legit, our best option here. The numbers. So here's the problem. If we look in goal, we don't really have a defined starter. We would honestly probably roll with Bednar and Brennan, just to see what happens. Run Holt and keeper, and then if we have to sign one of these guys, so be it. That would be the goaltending. The defense would still pretty much be the same. We would promote from within unless there was a great free agent out there. And then forward-wise, Connor Bedard absolutely sucks in the playoffs. He has 6 points in his last 17 playoff games. I'm done with him. Done with him. I would have more confidence in a top line of Brady Tkachuk, Nathan MacKinnon, and Josh Waugh, if we're being completely honest. Not to mention up the middle, I'd probably want to run McKinnon, Gaucher, and Danielson, which means Suzuki Dellandrea could be gone. So for the hell of it, I am going to move forward in setting up this team as I want to set it up. And we'll see what the hell it looks like, and we'll decide at that point if we're even going to keep moving forward. I get the idea was, I don't, the sentiment's not lost, like, well, hey, Carey's gone, what's the point? Apparently that's a gift horse. We bring back Cole Caulfield because I am fucking done with Connor Bedard. Absolutely done. I wasn't going to not trade Connor Bedard, even if I do decide to pull the plug on this because Carey retired and we somehow fail all the time when using Montreal. It's incredible. It really is incredible. But I am done with Connor Bedard absolutely blowing it. That is for sure. Let's see who is available in this draft. Let's see who's available in this draft, because it will help dictate my next move here. So we got a center and a left defenseman. The center is out of the queue. Character issues. Love to see it. Has ice pack. The other ones are unconfirmed. And then Noah Michalski. Sucks ass is the best way to describe him. He does have X factors, or at least an X factor, a big superstar ability, but he's 1 year out apparently. So the clear-cut choice is Stanley Hobson. Character issues and all. Oof. Shout out to Cody McMuffin. God, both of these picks are tragic. Both of these picks are tragic. We'll take Hobson as the best available. So if we go back in, see what this team's going to look like. Right, just to see what this team's going to look like. There is a decent chance that the right-hand side would be Caulfield, Gallagher, and Waugh, and then maybe bring somebody else in, which is fine. Left-hand side is a bit more uncertain. Kachuk and Barron, certainly. Excuse me. Jesus. We'd have Kachuk and Barron on the left-hand side. Lambert would be possible. Obviously, we just picked up Lundstrom for nothing. And then down the middle, we are looking at McKinnon. Actually, let me see. Down the middle, we are looking at McKinnon. I would still want Gaucher on the team. I would want Danielson on the team. Dylan Andrews has proven to be a good little fourth-line center. Which means Dellandrea as an RFA is probably gone. Suzuki is probably gone. Paling, I wouldn't mind bringing back, but he is also probably gone so that we can promote Barron. He's also a first-line player now. We do have Jan Mizak that we can play on the left. And then Hobson could even make room as the fourth-line forward. He is a defense-first, the fourth-line center. He is a defense-first center, of which we have a couple now. So really quickly then, sim that pick. St. Louis took Michalski. He was terrible. If we go to find a trade, we go to our forwards. Ty Dellandrea. No offers found. Cool. Let's see what we can do then in terms of finding trades. What can we do? If I want to deal one Mr. Ty Dellandrea, Arizona's interested. They don't really have the picks that I'd want. Calgary is interested. They don't have the picks that I'd want. Colorado. Beautiful. Then again, man, Colorado is, what's that, 4 first-round picks from the Avs? I doubt this goes through, but screw it. I'm in pure desperation mode. 4 first-round picks and a second for Ty Dellandrea from Colorado. Sure. Why not? Let's just go full fucking silly season here for a minute. That trade is outrageous. Nick Suzuki, I'm done with you. Let's see if Trade Finder finds anything for you. But I am done with you as well.
Oh, good for you!
Absolutely done. Perza, thank you for the follow. Welcome to us blowing this team up before we leave. Going full scorched earth before I leave this front office. We might sim one more season. We might. But I don't hate this approach of just scorched earth. Tear this shit down. Winnipeg. You don't really have the cap space for it. Vegas. Vegas, how would you like to reacquire Nick Suzuki? How would you like to reacquire Nick Suzuki? I'll take back my boy Nick Hague. Done deal. Nick Suzuki back to Vegas. Was there anybody else? Galley can stay. Ryan Paling is probably gone too. Tearing this bad boy down. We are tearing this bad boy down. Ryan Paling. A second and a fourth from the Rangers. Done deal. We'll move on from Ryan Poehling. Galley can stay. Isaac Lundstrom. 7th rounder from Edmonton, sure. Oscar Sundqvist. 7th round pick from Toronto, sure. As the Bruins make their pick at 6th overall. Alright, I think we have nearly successfully torn this sumbitch down. Nick Hague, I love you, but I'm going to move you too. 4th and a 6th, 4th and a 5th, 3rd and a 7th from Florida. And we will take that deal from Florida. Congratulations to the Panthers. Caulfield Gallagher can stay. Left-hand side's good. I doubt I could get anything for Jordan Martinook. All right, cool. We're good. Let's take a look at the draft class. See who we might want to target next. See if there's anybody crazy good or anything like that that might have X factors. Voros definitely isn't it. There's a dude named Raymond that has character issues, but he's 3 years out. Earl is 3 years out. Menard's only a year out. Could look to trade up to get him again. Scatchard's only a year out. McMuffin is 2 years out. Sergei Kalinin, 2 years out. Gord Smith-Pelly is a goalie. 4 years out, likely a medium elite. Ackerstrom, confirmed 2 years out. There's a lot of dudes in this first round. It could be worth getting. 3 years out for Jackson Wall. Guy Valcourt, 3 years out with a Marchand comparison. Jeremy Riddle, 3 years out. Corey Cohen's 4 years out, completely unconfirmed X Factor. Jenkins is 3 years out. Our scouts fucking took the year off, I'll tell you that much. Jacob Steves, 5 years out, close to a medium elite. Chance Gormley, 4 years out. Alright, I don't think we're going to have anybody else that's super worth it. So looking at the draft class, we need Bernard at 10 or Scatchard at 11. We'll sim towards the Philly pick. There goes Scatchard. Will Menard go? Yes, he will. So couldn't make it work because neither of them wanted to give up that pick. So we can probably get this deal done with the Florida Panthers to trade up. Get this next guy on our list. Vajaholahi is not going to make it, so whatever. Let's just go ahead and rob the Panthers. Thank you. And we'll get somebody else that might be half decent. And we will go for Sergei Kalinin. Say 67 medium top 4. Our next pick is 18th. Which means Smith-Pelly or Ackerstrom. Both are available, and then we can hopefully trade for that Vancouver pick next. Smith-Pelly actually got taken off the board. High elite to the Carolina Hurricanes at a 58 overall goaltender. So we will go for Ackerstrom, the center, who is a 66 medium top 6. And then who else was on our board? Is that it? That was it. Cool. So let's just see who the hell is best that we can take with our next few picks. Why the hell not? Again, Riddle is likely trash, but he's good enough for the pick. He's a 64. Man, we ended up with a lot of first rounders. Unsurprising. We'll take Valcourt as well. He's a medium top 6. Just get all the... Wow, we have all the first round picks. Yeah, we blew this shit up. And we'll just see what we look like at the end of this. I think we are potentially, probably, maybe done with this. I did want to finish a little bit more editing before moving on to our next series. I genuinely thought this team had a good chance to not be trash and to not blow it in the playoffs consistently. And apparently I was wrong. I mean, it's a hell of a curse to have to not be allowed to win with your least favorite team. In the end, is it really all that bad? In the end, is it really all that bad? God, we have all the picks in the world here, too. I'm half-assing this draft at this stage, and we're still getting decent people. Peter Orazitis. I didn't notice he was a low 4. I just saw it said gem. Again, I never really trust gems, but... Terrence Helms, how good are you? Not. Low 4 gem. Yeah, get out of here. Koltsov. Low 4 instead of low elite. Love to see it. I know he was only 3 bars out of 4, but still. The odds of him dropping that much are pretty slim. Alright. Who do we got? Who do we have? Start going off of this list. Chance Gormley, come on down. Medium elite goalie. He's 20 years old, though, so he's complete trash. Let's go for Brian McKenna. Medium top 6. Again, even though I'm barely doing any research on these picks, at least our scouts have done a decent job. Emiliano Leguand. Medium fringe. We go to the 6th round. With Caden Clow. Calgary, he's a fringe. All the goalies. We just lost Carey Price to retirement. So we take all the goalies. We're going for Moses, low 4. Turns out he didn't part the sea, he drowned in it. You're gonna drown in it. We'll go for the medium starter. Bob Christie, not enough Bobs. We're running around anymore. God bless the Bobs. Take Jude Weeks. Trash. Oh god, back-to-back picks. We'll take Skinner. Oh my god, can I be done with this draft already? How many picks did I end up with? Good god. Alex Leeson. Alright, there we go. Done with the draft. The draft in which we blew it the hell up. We traded Connor Bedard because I was sick and tired of him blowing it in the playoffs. We reacquired Cole Caulfield, though. Also, half of our coaching staff is about to leave. So that's good. In goal, we will qualify Brennan. We will qualify Holtz. We will qualify Bednar. We will not sign Cole. But we will sign Curry. Defensively. Qualify the Foshmark. Qualify Tristan Luneau. Ben Hutton can go. Let's qualify Trudeau and Hinckley and Buteau and Noah Warren. The right-hand side, we will make a deal to bring back Brendan Gallagher, our captain. We will qualify Mackey. We will qualify Joshua. Qualify Jenkins. We will sign Grant for the hell of it. Left-hand side, we will qualify Mr. Barron. We will let go of Jordan Martinook. And at center, Danielson, Gaucher, Ayad Mizak, Dylan Andrews. I don't know if we'll sign Hobson yet. We'll also qualify Riley Kidney for the hell of it. Jagger Furcus. Good to go. Gallagher rejected. What an asshole. Imagine rejecting. Alright, Gally. Just 3.8. Come back, damn it. We need you for the 3rd line. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to free agency. Again, I'm going to see what the hell this team looks like. At the very least, I'm going to see what the hell this team looks like. Moving on from a bunch of people that could not cut the mustard. One of the best expressions out there. They simply couldn't cut the mustard. My coaching staff has been completely obliterated, which is very unfortunate. That's okay. Like I said, we at least got to see what the hell we look like. There is a chance that that this is it. That this is it for the old habitant. Can only lose so many times at the team and then realize, oh god, we got to tear it down. I mean, we might have one more season, but it's just not the same without Carey not being here, you know? It's just not the same. Sign a couple of scouts. I don't remember how many scouts rejected, so we'll just send an offer to every single one that's there. Haven't even taken a look at who's on the free agent list yet, because to be honest, I don't really care. We're kind of just building from within. Because all of our attempts at bringing in free agents have completely failed and blown up in our face so far. So goalie-wise, top name out there, Spencer Knight as an RFA. Definitely not willing to pay that. As a UFA, it's Jake Ottinger. Gotta be honest, why bother? $9 million to a goalie, even though we have $53 million in space. No, thank you. There's a couple of medium starters who aren't going to make it. Defensively, RFAs include Spence and Johansson. No, thank you. UFAs, Jack Rathbone took off. Jesus. Definitely not paying him $10 million. Not paying anybody there. Philip Berg's out there. Basically nobody that we want. Just Ricard Kallio. And then forward-wise, RFAs include Turcotte, Krebs. No, thank you. UFAs include Ryan Poehling, who wants $11 million. That's why we let go of him. You got Troy Terry, Batherson. Some decent names out there. But again, why bother? Kearns at a low elite could turn into something. We'll throw our name out there for him. And that is pretty much it. There is not much that I think we have to do, nor do we want to do. Schoenmakers is back. Lambert did not sign. Alright, we'll get those scouts in there. Kearns ended up signing with us, which pissed off Riley Kidney, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're still waiting for some of our RFAs. In terms of unsigned dudes, let's go ahead and sign. Hobson's actually in the queue, so we don't need to worry about him or Lambert. We'll wait it out. Probably. John, what's happening, man? We're watching the crumbling of an empire. This team is boned. Let's go out. Find a UFA veteran. We can bring Alex Radulov back. I'd rather bring in someone like Tyler Ennis, though, who can play dual position. So, congratulations to Tyler Ennis. We're going to give you a buttload of money. And defensively, we're going to bring Xavier Juarez back to Montreal as well. Python, take it easy, man. Yeah, we're going to give these two a bunch of money because we don't have anybody signed. We are very, very far under the cap. So Juarez is signed, Ennis is signed. We get an offer sheet for Jan Bednar that we are going to match. Forcemark signs. Tyler Brennan will sign eventually. Joshua gets an offer sheet. We'll match it. Not going to let him go either. Gaucher gets an offer sheet. We're going to match that too. Tristan Luneau signs. Again, these RFAs will take care of themselves, so we're good to go. Alright, I think Ty Brennan was a holdout as an RFA. As was Marty Barron. Go ahead and sign these two. We'll see where we're at contract-wise. So I am certainly intrigued to see what this team looks like now. All right. So what do we got? After tearing this team down, we had a great team that couldn't get it done. NHL goalies are going to be Bednar and Brennan. If I listen to roll, keeper, I mean, would technically have to be on the team, which, whatever, is fine. I can leave him there, too. I don't care. Defensively, Sofias is now a top 4, which is great. So, honestly, right-hand side is Luno and either Edwards. You could have Warren there, Bergfors. It could be Christian Bergfors that gets the chance, or either Buteau or Hinckley. Left-hand side, Sofilos, Foshmark, Trudeau. Honestly, I just think that's the defense right there. And then we could sign a bit of defensive depth. But I am willing to give those guys the chance because, again, at the end of the day, we keep signing better players that can't get it done. So, in a sense, you try to out-meme the system. We will sign Kalinin, play him in the AHL. Ellison is trash. Got Rositas and Koltsov that we can also sign and just park in the AHL for now. Just make sure none of them get called up. And then forward-wise, we have McKinnon, Tkachuk, Caulfield. A second line. Let's see actually what we're going to do here. We're going to have to think about this a little bit. So Caulfield, Gallagher, McKee, and Waugh could make it. Left-hand side's Tkachuk. Tkachuk. Mizak. Need to call up Barron. And I technically need one more left wing. Which is something I was not anticipating. It's Tkachuk, Barron, Mizak. I am going to need one more left wing if I want to play people in their natural roles. Center's McKinnon, McKinnon, Danielson. I was thinking of the different inflection there. McKinnon, Danielson, Gaucher. And then definitely think we run Andrews as our fourth line center again. So Mizak's on the left. I need one more left wing. We can give Cedric Mackey or McKee, whatever, the opportunity on that right-hand side. There's no reason not to. Honestly, we could just run Tyler Ennis as that left wing. All right, so we need really a fourth line left wing, and that's it. Let's see who's out there. If there's anybody left who kind of fits the bill. Best guy out there, Parson, Hamiluk. Just go natural left wings. Did I trade Bedard? I absolutely did. The veteran Connor Sherry, Jeff Skinner, Martinick DeZingel, Shane. Jimmy Vesey's out there. Charles Houdon. Bring old Alex Galchenyuk back to Montreal. Could be done. Josh Bailey doesn't have any particular abilities. Riley Smith still has beauty backhand, but Maniac, good to see you as well. Glad you could be here. Honestly, someone like Austin Watson might make a lot of sense. I was definitely hoping to see a more, oh, our boy, Daniel Fishbook. Jarkera. Honestly, let's bring Galchenyuk back to Montreal. It's the one thing we've really been short on is natural left wings in this series. Chucky, come on. Thank you. All right. So, if I were to continue on with this team, as meme heavy as it is, The NHL would look something like this. I'll put Gaucher ahead of Danielson. That is exactly what I would want it to be. Chuck, McKinnon, Caulfield. If not even Caulfield down to the second line to bolster that a little bit. Barron, Gaucher, Joshua. Mizak, Danielson, Gallagher, Galchenyuk, Andrews, and Cedric McKee. So, I mean, yes, there's no Connor Bedard anymore. There's no Ryan Poehling or numerous other players. I mean, Logan Mailloux and company are gone on the defensive side of things. However, it is what makes the most sense. Get rid of the guys who cannot get the job done. Sofilis and Luno, Trudeau, Buteau, Forsmark, and Edwards, who were great last year, at least in the regular season. And then goaltending-wise, it would be Brennan and the Bednar, who was great in the AHL Goalie of the Year last year. And then the AHL, just to check this out really quickly, how many forwards do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We're good. I mean, we don't have too many natural left wings. It's still kind of the one thing that could hurt us, but we go best lines in the AHL. It's Holt and Curry. The defense is looking okay. And the forwards are also looking okay. I mean, we definitely got some guys scratched, but for the most part, we're okay. I think that AHL team can still be pretty good. Jeffrey Hopkins basically takes over for Nate Danielson as our top guy, and then Khudobin gets kind of one more season to kind of simmer there while we see what Danielson and Gaucher can do. It's not the direction I thought we'd end up going or have to go in, but this is what happens when you have a team that can't make it. It's either you continue to throw the same ideas at the wall and see what happens, or you try something different. And I think I am going to at least sim this season to see if that something different results in this team being tragically bad or not. And then who knows, if we end up winning, then oof.